But let me be clear. I support what the government is doing to deal with illegal migration. There is nothing more destructive to a country's reputation for a fair migration system than wide-scale, very public, very visible illegal migration. And the action that has been taken so far has reduced the small boat crossings by about a third this year compared to last. But the next steps are vital, because ultimately what we've got to do is break the model of the people smuggling gangs that are responsible for this. And therefore you have to break the link between getting in a boat, arriving in Britain, and being able to stay in Britain. And remember, all these people that are coming from a safe country. They're coming from France, or they're coming from Belgium. They are safe countries in which they could claim asylum and stay. Instead, they're choosing to come to Britain, and we need to break that people smuggling model, break that link, and that is what the Rwanda policy is all about. And I support what is being done, and I think the Prime Minister has done a good job at coming up with the right package, a treaty with Rwanda that only a couple of weeks ago everyone was said would be impossible, it wouldn't happen. It has happened, and it's a very good treaty. A bill has been published and will be introduced to the House of Commons, and a pack of evidence about the true nature of what happens in Rwanda is being put together. And I've seen that myself, and I think it's very convincing, will overcome the arguments put in the Supreme Court. So that's the position. Every country has to deal with this. One of the things I've noticed since coming back into office is how much the conversation has changed around Europe. Country after country is recognizing the difficulties and dangers of wide-scale illegal immigration and having to find new ways to try and deal with it. Now, of course, there are many things that you can do as Foreign Secretary, Development Secretary, to help with this, which is to make sure that there is growth and development in African countries and in fragile states and in conflict-affected states from which many people come. And all those things are important. And I believe in doing all those things. I've always argued for that. But ultimately, you do have to have an immigration system that is firm but fair and puts an end to wide-scale, illegal, visible migration, which undermines the system, the point I made to start with.